yet because it's not 3 o'clock yet. We don't want anyone to feel cheated. But we just wanted to make sure that we were set and good to go. This is our first time doing this. And we are set and good to go. Let's see. This is the behind the scenes look at our live show. Trying to see if I
can see us.
Can you?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
on Facebook? Oh, yeah, there we are.
There we are. Look at us.
48 seconds ago, apparently. All right.
I'm going to give us our first love emoji already. There you go.
Oh, there you go. I guess. Can I do that? Let's find out if I. Here comes my love emoji. I did it. Oh, it's floating. I see it floating on my phone. There we go.
Yeah,
but it's not 3 o'clock yet, so we haven't started the show yet. So we're just getting ready.
I'm trying to get to it too right now. Should we use like radio voices?
2:59.
Hello, this is Ben. No.
You can talk like that the whole time. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. We are live. Here we go. We are live. This is Kyle and Ben's first episode on Facebook Live here at the not at the Jewish Community Center, unfortunately. I'm Kyle, and over there is Ben.
I'm Ben.
Yeah,
I think most people know us.
And most people know us, but you'd be surprised how many people have made the smart decision not to know us.
Also true.
So we should talk a little bit about who we are. Why don't you start, Ben? Who are you? What do you do? Why are you doing anything on the JCC Facebook page?
So I'm Ben Horev. I am the camp director at the JCC. I run Camp Shalom. I used to run teen programs as well and youth programs and whatnot. And why am I doing this? Because when Kyle has a good idea, I always do that good idea with him.
Well, and I appreciate that. And I'll tell you right now, according to Facebook here, it looks like we have 7 viewers. Alexis coming in with some comments saying hello to us. Alexis,
and Susan.
We'll talk more about her later. This is really interesting. It's this is like ADHD going crazy right now because I've got the screen in front of us, the Facebook feed here, watching what's going on. I got the comments to the right, and I got Ben right here next to me, and we are set. We got our headphones on. These aren't really. Yeah, these are.
Oh, are we revealing that these aren't real headphones?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
My earbuds are coming out though now, but so yeah, the truth is we really did not need the headphones. Here we are. So we're doing this show, and what is this show about? Let's get to me. I didn't talk about me.
Yeah, gotta talk about you. I'm surprising that you of all people forgot to talk about yourself.
To talk about myself, I know. I run the sports department at the JCC, all the adult sports, the gymnasium schedule, rentals, all of that stuff, and the JCC Maccabi Games delegation, which sadly just been told there will be no JCC Maccabi Games this summer.
Oh, it's official, eh?
Yeah, I was going to be going to San Diego.
I'm sorry.
I was supposed to be there at the end of March for meetings, and yeah, it's a little bit sad. But thank you for that. But we're okay. So that's us. That's what we do. Now we're here with our earbuds in, our microphones.
Our very authentic microphones. See, but yours.
Not even.
What is yours? See, I at least have a lightsaber.
Yeah, yours is much better than mine. Yeah, yours is a lightsaber.
All right, so we don't need these either.
Technology. We don't need those.
Technology.
Yeah, technology. I got what else? What else you got me, bro? I got my drink with me here. I got to be able to.
Yep. 14 viewers watching your drink. It's
15. This is getting real.
Oh yeah.
Never mind the thousands that will be watching it later.
Later today, exactly.
PVR system.
So Kyle, why did we make this show? Let's jump into that.
Yeah, the point of this show, here we are in the COVID-19 era, and we at the Jewish Community Center, of course, as you know, we want to bring community to the community. You know, the building is closed, but we are not closed for business. We are doing everything that we can to bring the community to the community. And this was just one more idea that we had in order to be able to do that. We're going to talk about the JCC. We're going to talk about the world that our community is living in right now and what we're dealing with. We're going to keep it lighthearted and have a little bit of fun. We're going to talk to different JCC folks to find out what's going on in the JCC world, and we are going to talk to some people in the community as well. We want to hear from you. We want the community to be a part of this show. We can do whatever we want on this show. I don't know. What do you think, Ben? What are you most excited about?
I don't know. I think this is just a great format to actually get to hang out and talk to people that we would normally at the JCC. I mean, I'm looking forward to having some guests who we work with, telling us what they've been up to. I know for myself, I've been trying to stay active with keeping camp programming on and doing things via Zoom or Facebook and everything for my clientele. So I think that it's just all of that, just a lot of interacting with people. Hopefully we get a bunch of members who want to come and talk to us too, because we'd love to hear from you guys and what you're up to. Always looking for creative things to do right now.
Yeah, we do have the comment section here. I'm waving my hand somewhere, but you can't see it, I don't think. No. We do have the comment section here. So if people have some good questions or want to send us a message, by all means, contribute. And
I was actually already... Yeah, I was already responding.
You responded. Look at you.
Oh, you're talking, and I'm helping out.
Fantastic. I've been told to drink faster. Yep. Thank you, Nicole. I will do my best to drink faster. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie.
Everyone is here.
Debbie's my boss, so I will definitely say hi to Debbie.
Yeah. Shout out to the boss.
So this show, we really do. We want to encourage anybody who has ideas, things that you think we can talk about on this show, or people that we could guests that we could have on. We can pretty much have anyone that we want. We can do whatever we want. We can talk about whatever we want. Debbie wants to know how many people are on. Debbie, there's 20 people currently watching us live, but that number is skyrocketing, let me tell you. We'll talk about other things. I'll tell you the one thing that kind of shook me a little bit today was I saw a post on Facebook that was talking about that apparently on Monday said that on Monday they were going to be closing down the liquor stores.
Oh boy.
April Fools.
Oh.
But they got me. And we were discussing, Wendy and I were discussing what April Fool's jokes are okay right now. Like where do you draw the line on April Fool's jokes right now?
Well, it's funny. I didn't post any this year because I was trying to be sensitive to people not wanting April Fool's jokes to me, because I think that there's so much coming out of like news and everything right now that I thought, what, I'm not going to add to anything. But, like last year we made all sorts of specialty camps that we were running, like our watching paint dry camp and everything. And I had some ideas for this year, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it. People are already missing having their kids at camp, and I'm missing their kids being at camp, that I didn't want to add to it. But yeah, I mean, it's been a lot less April Fool's jokes this time around. I think people are taking a bit of a step back on that. But
I was not going to lie. I was about to bolt out the door and head to the liquor store and be prepared for a lineup when I read that article. And
I wouldn't be surprised though. I was going to say
no. Well, that's the thing. Is some of these jokes, they could be our reality pretty soon. So, yeah. Is it really funny? I don't know. But of course, humor is welcome in this time. I think. As much as possible. So I definitely encourage certain types of April Fool's jokes, but I think maybe some people thought that the show was going to be an April Fool's joke, but April Fools, we're really on.
Yeah, and we will be on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah. There you go. That's our plan. Our plan is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We've lost viewers in the last few minutes. We're down to 17 now. We were at 23. And I was going to say, I was going to ask you, our challenge for the day was going to be, what will our viewership be What will it peak at? Now, keep in mind that we have 18 viewers right now. No, we're back at 20. That
People are coming and
some
going.
people are coming and going, so we don't know how many total there might be on this have watched the show, or how many people watch it later. But what do you think the number will peak at while we're on? And if it doesn't get to that number, should we just stay on until we reach that number?
Oh man, that's a lot of time with Ben and Kyle.
Yeah. So what do you think that number is going to get to?
I'm aiming for 30. So get
That's
out
my
there,
goal too.
guys,
If we
and
hit 30 at one time, that would be pretty. That would be more people listening to the two of us talk than we usually have.
that's true. That's
Except
true.
for staff meetings where they're forced.
Exactly, forced to listen to us.
Oh, see,
But
Jason, Nicole notes it. Just made a point that Jason is watching with her, so that's two people
there you
on
go.
one view. So that could be. We could have 40 people on right now, for all we know.
So let's assume we've reached our goal. That's fantastic.
There we go. All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that right now we've titled this episode Kyle and Ben's first episode, or kind of unofficially called this JCC Live. But the next thing that we need to figure out is what we want to call this show. So we are looking for your ideas and your thoughts on what a legitimate name could be for this show. What should we call it? We both have a sense of humor, so that's okay. But we want something. We want something that we can actually use. So we're looking for ideas from you. Maybe by our next show, we'll be able to announce what the name is. But we definitely need a name for the show. I don't know if you've had any thoughts on that, Ben. Or
I was gonna go with Ben and Kyle's first show for every episode.
well, it's actually Kyle and Ben's first episode.
It should be Ben and Kyle's, but it's okay. We'll agree to disagree there.
So 12-minute and 18-second mark. We have officially agreed to disagree. It's been fun, everybody.
The band's breaking up, guys.
Oh, Alexis's mom is watching.
Oh.
Hi, Alexis's mom. Cheers to you. What else do we have on the docket here? Should we talk about some of the people who have already said that they're planning on coming on the show?
Yeah, sure. I also realized, Kyle, have you mentioned what you've been up to in the last couple of weeks? You started talking about yourself a little bit, but
well, okay. Before we get into who's going to come up on the show, we'll talk about that, and then don't let me forget. But then we want to talk about the virtual J, because we mentioned earlier that the purpose of this show is to be part of bringing the community to the community, bringing the JCC to the community. But we have a website that is called onlyatthej.com. That's right, onlyatthej.com, and it is a virtual JCC website. And was on the ball and put it out pretty much as soon as the building was closed. But it is an unbelievable site. It's got a ton of stuff on it. Every day there is live programming, shows, fitness classes, educational series and classes. And the one part that I'm directly connected to is the blog. There is a JCC blog. I'm overseeing the blog. I've written some things on it, and I've taken a lot of contributions from other JCC staff and people who are connected with us. And if there's anybody who wants to contribute to the blog, any members or community members who want to contribute to the blog, you should reach out to me. My email is kyle@jccgv.bc.ca. And we're interested in a lot of stuff going on that blog, much like this show. It could be about anything that we could bring to the community. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, we're happy to hear about anything and everything that people are doing. I would love to know how people are getting. Like, I live with my girlfriend and our two cats, and I'm already going crazy. So I can only imagine
how the cats are doing.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I can only imagine what families like you, even Kyle. You're with your kids, right? So, like, what are activities that everyone is doing? I think some people assume that everyone is doing the same things as them, but there's some creative stuff. I actually had a friend show me that her husband built a treehouse inside their garage for their kids, which was super cool.
A
I,
tree house inside the garage.
yeah,
Like, do they climb up onto something
yeah,
in
yeah,
there?
yeah. It's like a full structure inside the garage.
Like the ledges of the garage, maybe they're
I
climbing up?
guess.
All
Like,
right.
but it looks really cool. So I would love to see what other people are doing at home or how they're passing the time.
You should send me, do you have a picture of it?
I do.
You should send me a picture. We're learning some cool things about this app. We'll tell you right now that we can, for example, we can put Kyle and
Oh, is
Ben. I
this
can
that?
type that in here. Um, Wait, no, I don't want an emoji. Is it there? Do you see it?
Oh, I see Kyle and Ben.
Does it see Kyle and Ben on the screen? Uh, uh, There we go. And now we can do this. There we go. There we go. We've got a crawler. So we can play with that. And what else can we do? We can. Oh, so yeah, I was saying to you, if you've got a picture of that or any cool pictures,
Oh
if
yeah.
there's things people want us to share, or you want to share, I'll share one thing just to show you how this works. We're kind of figuring this out for ourselves. This is a photo of so just before everything shut down, we had the Hockey Academy of Israel was here. We had 22 youth athletes and 3 coaches from Israel here with us. And they spent 8 days here with us, and the timing was very fortunate for them in terms of them being able to do things here and participate in things here. They went to the very last Canucks game before the NHL shut down. Met the head coach, got to go on the ice after the game. It was amazing. But when they went home, and they knew this before they got home, when they went home, they all had to go into 14-day quarantine because they were traveling. So we got this photo. Mike Majeka, the head coach, he's got a wife and 2 very young children, and he was very upset that he was not going to be able to hug or really be with his children for 14 days after he got home. He was already away for 10 days more or less. So he sent me this picture. He was in quarantine in the basement suite of a friend's place. Let me put this right in here. You can see that picture. So there's Mike up top waving to his 5-year-old son, Yali, who's waving to him, and that is, to me, the picture. That is the most moving. That is like such a moving moment. It's like should be submitted to Life magazine, a year in pictures, to describe this time and what's going on with people in quarantine and being separated from their loved ones. So there's his son waving to him. So yeah. So if you got a picture of that treehouse or any other cool things that you've seen,
We'll have
definitely
it
love
for
to
next
see that.
show.
We can show that. Yeah, yeah. Put that on for next show. Again, if anybody out there has any pictures or cool things they want to share or think that we should share on this show, we could definitely do that. Should I change "Yeah, we are here, baby" to something else, or people?
Put your email
Yeah.
address there so people know where to
Oh, good
contact.
call, Ben.
Ah,
Good call. That's why Ben is here.
it's true. It's why I'm here. I'm the idea guy. Well, the good idea guy. You're an idea guy too, I guess.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
All set.
Awesome.
Yeah. And what else? What else did you want to talk about?
I'm still waiting for people to suggest some names for the show. Like, I'm looking at comments and I'm seeing people talk to each other, but I don't see them talking to us.
Yeah. We've got JCC staff and former staff who love each other to death and are commenting hello to each other on the side, which is always amusing.
This is like a staff meeting. We talk and they ignore
A
us.
JCC staff meeting. Yeah. What percentage of the people of the 21 people following us right now do you think are JCC staff or former staff?
90%.
Can we get a comment from anybody who isn't a JCC staff watching us live right now, other than Ethan? I know Ethan's somewhere in the...
Ethan kind of counts. He's one of mine.
Penny and the Jet. Katya is a former staff. Nicole's a former staff. Anybody? No? Well, we don't really want dead air, so...
we'll just keep going.
We do have a question that we want... that we want people to think about for our next episode. And that question is, what cool things, what are some of the cool things that you've done while in this COVID-19 isolation? What have you done that maybe you wouldn't have done before, or something new that you've learned, or something different that you've tried, or a way that you've changed, something you've changed about your life that you would not have done had this not happened. So something like that. So what about you, Ben? What's been different about your life?
I think not having to go to the J. I spend most of my time at the J, so spending more time at home. I will say my apartment is a lot cleaner than it normally is, because I don't let dishes pile up or anything, because I'm here anyways. So I think just maintaining a cleaner household will be my answer. But yeah, my mom would be so proud. Speaking of which, why is my mom not watching?
Yeah, that's a good question. Ethan says homework. Ethan's done homework, which I guess
for the first time.
For the first time, that's new for him. Yeah, for me, Wendy and I really felt. I mean, Wendy, my partner, is a teacher. So when everything shut down, she was on spring break. And so, she really needed to feel like she was, even though, we weren't traveling, we weren't going to go on vacation or, do spring breaky type things. So if we were going to be stuck at home, what we were going to do. So God bless her. She pushed me a little bit as well. And we downloaded a program called, man, I'm going to find it right here for you. I'm going to find it. What's it called?
I see. You've been downloading programs.
Duolingo.
Of course.
Okay, fantastic. Well, you can learn another language. So we've been learning Spanish. We've just started it. We've been spending, 5 to 20 minutes a day on that, learning Spanish. And another thing I got into is I had the ability to spend a little bit more time writing comedy music again, which I did a long time ago, but I haven't done in a while. I posted on one of the blog posts on the site, for anybody who doesn't know, is a song I did about things that you take for granted in this COVID-19 life. And I'll tell you that I am working on a new one that I hope to have recorded by the end of this week.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You should also make a jingle as our opening theme.
Oh.
There you go. See, Ben with another great idea.
I got to figure out the technology of how to make that happen. But yeah.
We're going to start keeping a tally, though, of just Ben's good ideas.
So I'm going to look here also, and I'm going to find our Only at the J site and go through and tell you all some of the things that are on here.
While you're doing that, Kyle, have you been watching? And I feel like it needs to be mentioned because it's the current most pop culture-y show. Have you watched Tiger King?
I haven't. Everybody's talking about it.
Oh my God!
Is it just because it happened to be a new Netflix show while everybody was off and nobody had anything to do?
I don't know. The show is insane, and I loved every moment of it.
Is it just one, like a movie, or is it a TV show?
No. It's like a 7-part documentary show, and it just gets crazier and crazier every episode. Anyone of our guests, please comment. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't watched it. I guess I should start. I'm assuming you've watched it all. You're the binge watch type of person.
Yes. Yeah. You're learning a new language, and I'm learning about
Tiger
Kings.
Right. 25. We've got 25. 22.
22,
Literally,
yeah.
as I said, 25. We lost 3 people at the same time. What
Yeah,
were those 3 people doing that all at the same time they walked away?
who knows? Don't be upset about it. It's okay. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, so the JCC virtual experience, only at thej.com. Wait, I'm going to change my email address to the bottom to only at thej.com. You see how easily
Yes, you are.
distracted
So
I
I'm
am?
going to answer Nicole's question.
Only
No, I have
at-
not watched Hunters. Don't even know what that is. Unless it's a sequel
Only
to
at
Tiger King.
thej.com. That is our
Oh
our
wait, no,
website.
it's the Amazon Prime show. I know what that show is. I have not watched it. No, not yet.
Jason Marks is suggesting. I mean, he must be giving us a name suggestion. He wants us to call our show Carol Baskin.
See, if you had watched Tiger King, you would get the reference.
Look at all these great suggestions for our show. Sarah thinks it should be called I Binged Watched It on the Weekend. I don't know if that's a great name for our show, but so okay, JCC virtual experience. Okay, and on there you've got a ton of live events. We've got live events every day. We've got Pilates. I'm going to say this wrong. Sundanka or Sundansa. I don't know. Nobody's going to correct me. So let's go with Sundansa.
Yep.
Because there's a little accent mark on it. We've got a live news and views current events discussion from the Waldman Library. We've got Gentle Chair Fit with Jennifer, a Gentle Chair Fit. We've got Club Kef is on. I mean, these are things that were on today. So it's too late for them today. But this is just an example of what's going on in today. The JCC live show, we're on today.
We're on today?
Yeah. We're
at 3 o'clock?
Although at 3 o'clock, so tune in. Taekwondo classes, also at 3 o'clock. We're competing with Taekwondo?
That's foolish.
How do we compete with Taekwondo?
We can't. We should work together. Do it at the same time. I think people would watch. People would come to watch you and I do Taekwondo in our living rooms.
I think you're onto something there too. we could totally do that. Like I've set up a little station for me here for this show, but we could really take this on the road.
I planned one episode to be like
away.
Exactly, be like an episode of Cribs, and I'll show you my apartment.
Oh, but you got to tidy up first, apparently.
Yeah, but I know. But
I wanted Ben today
regularly
to show you all the technological setup he's got around him right now, because he is like living large right now, but he didn't want to do it because it's
I can do
disastrous. Okay, let's see it.
Okay, hold on.
What you go. Wait, and then I'll continue on with after these messages. We'll continue on with what's at only at thej.com.
So I've got my one computer, 2 computer. I'm watching us on my second computer, and then my girlfriend Maddie has her 2 computers. This is her tablet where she does all of her amazing artwork. But yeah, I've got like 4 computers, and I'm doing this from my phone with my little handy-dandy grip that holds it in place.
And your microphone behind you there.
And my microphone that doubles as a lightsaber.
What? How's your battery level? I know you were charging.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Okay. So continuing on, at 6 o'clock today, we've got EthnoFit, an EthnoFit class with Moy. He's unbelievable. I've not taken one of his classes ever, so I'm telling you he's unbelievable because everybody else has told me he's unbelievable.
Yep.
Kind of like me saying Tiger King is really good. So EthnoFit at 6 o'clock. Feldenkrais Awareness Through Movement. That is at 7 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow, man, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things already listed for tomorrow. Live things going on our site. And then aside from our live events, we've got community news and updates. We've got a section called Stay Fit. Let's see if I click here on... so the community stuff is like resources, like the emergency loan, the coronavirus emergency loan information, pre and post Passover food and meals for 2020, how to join the JCC's Facebook group. There's a Facebook group we've created for all of this, and Jewish Family Services Community Care Hotline information. So that's there if people need it. Stay Fit. Under the Stay Fit section, there's all sorts of virtual personal training and different things that you can do. Apparently, we had one of our classes, I think, had 123 virtual participants, one of the fitness classes.
That's
We're
crazy.
doing things with the JCC closed down that we were not able to accomplish when the JCC was up and running, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Yeah.
Kind of awesome.
It's great. Yeah, we're engaging with more people that we don't normally do. Even for my camp activities, we for a few summers were running activities out in the Tri-Cities area with Jewish families out there that couldn't make it all the way to the J. And some of those families have been joining us for our camp Zoom sessions because they can actually reach us now. So we're able to do some pretty cool stuff here.
Yeah, it is a new world that we're living, a new world order that we're living in right now. And we're going to do our best to keep as much, like I said before, as much of the JCC to you. And we're almost going to kind of reinvent ourselves. It's going to be interesting to see how much of what we do during this time carries over into when life slowly starts to get back to normal. It's going to be interesting what we've learned and what new relationships we've developed and services that we'll be providing. But I think in the end, I really do believe that we're going to come back bigger and better.
I agree. All right, Kyle, I think we should start wrapping it up. We've talked for a solid 30 minutes now.
Oh, yeah.
You and I have actually talked even more because we were talking before we even went live. So
crazy.
There you go.
Crazy.
So our next episode.
So yeah,
let's just quickly talk about that.
Friday 3:00. What are we gonna do?
I don't know yet. We'll figure out one of our guests. If you want to be our first guest, let us know. We're happy to have you join us. If not, we'll reach out to the many and many that have already reached out to us.
Maybe we can ask. Maybe we if Alexis is watching right now. Alexis, do you want to be our guest, our first guest on Friday? So Alexis is the director of membership services, and it would be great to have Alexis on as our first guest. Talk about the J and the J world right now. I think that would be great.
I don't know if she's still on.
Come on, comment, Alexis. Well, now we're going to find out. Oh, 12. We're down to 12 people just because you said we're going to wrap up.
I know. And
we're
that's
down
what
to 12
happens.
people now. And I bet you one of them is not Alexis.
Well,
so we'll see.
We
might have. Oh, she says yes. She said yes.
Oh
my gosh, she said yes.
Awesome. All right. So we'll have Alexis on Friday.
So we're going to have Alexis on. She's probably freaking out already. I bet you her heart rate has already gone up a little bit. And I look forward to getting an email saying, "How does this work? I don't know what to do. Will you help me?"
And you will happily help her. We love helping Alexis.
I definitely will. We do. And don't worry, Alexis. It's really easy. Ben was able to do it.
It's true.
So it's really easy. We'll bring you on as a guest. And we've got other people who've already, several staff members have already reached out to us and said, "Hey, I'm interested. This will be fun. We'll do this." Debbie Tabankin has said that she'd even be prepared to do show us a little cooking.
Should be so cool.
Show. So we'll that'll be fun. We've got a few interesting topics and a few interesting people. But like we said earlier, we want the community to be a part of this as well. So any members of the community, if you're a member of the community and you're watching this, let us know. If you're a JCC staff member, tell everyone you know in the community that we want to have them on this show and we want to contribute, and we hope that our numbers will increase.
We got to 25 at one point today, so we got pretty good, and there was people that were watching together, so I think we hit our goal of 30. I'm happy with our first
I'm gonna go with that. It would be funny if we find out later that the reality is there was exactly 29 people who watched it.
Something to work towards. Getting to that 30 mark. But Kyle, it was great seeing you.
Yeah, great seeing you too, Ben.
Oh, I miss you.
You're beautiful.
You're a handsome man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
No.
Anyways,
really. Quick shout out to my Maccabi peeps.
Woo! I'm not wearing my camp stuff. I'm wearing a robot chicken or a robot cat, I should say.
That's okay. I don't know what I'm going to wear next time anyway.
Awesome.
If people have suggestions on what we should wear, we could do that too.
Suggest everything.
Alexis wants us to know if we want to learn how to make her lentil veggie soup. I would say, Alexis, if you can, we're not going to like watch the demonstration, but if you can give us some quick tips on that for that next show, then yeah, we can talk. We can banter about some lentils. A little lentil bantering.
All right.
All right.
Wrap it up.
Check out 35 minutes. We've been on here. And
we've had some highs, we've had some lows, we had some laughs. No crying today, which is an improvement.
No, not yet.
Awesome.
But I haven't spilled my soup yet either. So
there you go.
See how that goes later. Yeah. All right. Thanks,
everyone.
Ben.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Messages. And tune in on Friday, 3:00. This show is only going to get better. I promise you. This was our first crack at this. We really just wanted to make sure that it worked. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you on Friday.
Bye.
Something like that.